Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're looking at a tool that promises to fix one of the biggest headaches in modern work, the meeting. You know, that feeling of trying to listen, contribute, and somehow take perfect notes all at the same time? Well, we're diving into Fathom, an AI note-taker that's designed to completely overhaul how we handle our daily calls. So, how are we going to break this down? First, we'll start with the problem itself, the meeting overload that we all know so well. Then we'll jump into Fathom as the AI solution. After that, we'll see exactly how it delivers on its promises of clarity and momentum, look at the hard numbers, and finally, explore how it can boost the workflow for pretty much any team out there. All right, let's kick things off with a challenge that I'm sure feels incredibly familiar to almost everybody: the daily grind of back-to-back meetings. It's that mental juggling act that comes with them, right? We spend all day in conversations, but let's be honest, the goal isn't just to talk. It's to turn all that talk into real, clear action. I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? You're on a super important call with a client. You're trying to build a connection, make your point, but a part of your brain is just frantically typing away, terrified you're going to miss that one key decision or that specific deadline. It's the definition of divided attention, and honestly, it is completely draining. So you've got this contrast, right? On the left, that's the reality for so many of us, feeling swamped, forgetting what we promised to do, and then spending hours on follow-up emails and admin work. But on the right, that's the dream, a simpler, more focused way to work where you can actually be present and get things done. Okay, so if the problem is our brain being pulled in a million different directions, well, the solution has to be smarter technology. And this is exactly where Fathom steps into the spotlight, using AI to do all that heavy lifting for us. So what is Fathom, really? At its heart, it's basically the perfect scribe for your meetings. It joins your calls, records everything, and gives you a word-for-word transcript. But here's where the magic really happens. Its AI is smart enough to understand context. It listens for key decisions, it picks up on action items, and it pulls out all the important stuff automatically. This frees you up to do what you're actually there for: to think, to connect, and to solve problems. And don't for a second think this is some niche tool for a few startups. We are talking about more than 290,000 companies using this, from one-person shops to huge corporations. A number that big just proves how deep and widespread this meeting problem really is, and how much trust people are putting in this kind of solution. So how does it actually do all this? What's the secret sauce? Well, it's not just about hitting record. Fathom's value is really built on three core pillars: giving you total clarity, creating real momentum, and doing it all with incredible ease. Let's see how they all work together. So, it all starts with clarity. After every call, boom, you get a super accurate transcript and a quick summary. No more arguing about who said what. This clarity immediately builds momentum, because now you're not just getting a record of one meeting, you're creating a searchable library of all your team's conversations. And finally, it's all about ease. It plugs right into the tools you already use, so it doesn't feel like yet another piece of software you have to manage. Now, this is where it gets really, really cool. Think about this for a second. Let's say you're a product manager, and you need to remember all the feedback customers gave you about a new feature over the last few months. Instead of digging through old emails and notes, you can literally just ask Fathom, what did customers say about the new dashboard? And it'll search every transcript to give you the answer. It basically turns your entire meeting history into your own personal search engine. And this slide perfectly shows that ease principle we were just talking about. I mean, of course it works with Zoom, Google Meet, and Teams. That's a given. But the real power is how it integrates with everything else. Imagine you finish a sales call, and a task is automatically created in Asana for you to send the proposal, with a link to the summary. Or a great customer quote gets instantly posted to a Slack channel. It just removes all that friction between talking about something and actually doing it. Okay, so the features sound great, but what's the actual measurable impact? I mean, talk is cheap, right? Let's look at the numbers, because they really tell the story of how Fathom helps teams understand each other better and get things done faster. Just let that number sink in for a second. 95%, that's almost everybody. It means Fathom is delivering on its main promise: helping people stop multitasking and actually pay attention. And that's not just about better notes, it's about building stronger relationships and having more meaningful conversations because people are actually listening. Now let's talk about time, because this one's a big deal. Fathom saves the average person over 6 hours every single week on all that boring follow-up stuff. Just think about that. For a team of 10 people, that's 60 hours a week. That's a whole person's work week that you get back to spend on creative stuff, not admin tasks. And this stat here, this is all about momentum. It's not just saving you time, it's not closing that gap between a discussion and an action. By automatically spotting and syncing those action items, Fathom helps teams move 3 times faster from, hey, we should do this, to, okay, it's being done. It just speeds up the whole cycle. So we've seen the what, the how, and the why. But maybe you're sitting there wondering, okay, that sounds great, but would it actually work for my team? And that's the beautiful thing about Fathom. It's incredibly flexible. Let's take a look at how different kinds of teams use it to solve their own unique problems. This just shows you how adaptable it is. For a sales team, it's like a co-pilot, automatically logging call notes right into Salesforce. For a marketing team, it's like a secret weapon, finding real customer quotes and pain points you can use in our next campaign. Operations teams use it to make sure nothing ever falls through the cracks. HR can make their interview process way more consistent. And for product teams, it's a direct pipeline to user feedback. And really, this quote just nails it. It boils everything down to this one simple idea. It's about taking the messy, chaotic energy of a conversation and turning it into organized, real progress that actually moves your business forward, no matter what your job is. Ultimately, what this all adds up to is just peace of mind. It's the confidence you get from knowing you're not going to miss that one critical detail. Whether it's a promise you made to a customer or a genius idea from a brainstorm, Fathom is designed to be your team's perfect shared memory, making sure you always capture what really matters. And this is the thought I really want to leave you with. Just imagine a world where instead of trying to remember what was decided or even guessing, your team could just know. The question isn't just about taking better notes. It's about what becomes possible when your whole team has instant, perfect recall of every important conversation. What could you accomplish with that kind of focus?